You're welcome to Tuntum Network, ladies and gentlemen. We have a young man, special young man in the studio, very popular on TikTok, very popular when it comes to IT, tech stuff, trading, Bitcoin, those kind of stuff. The guy knows a lot, and he does content creation. He is Naya, popularly known as Naya on TikTok. We have him in the studio. Naya, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to Tuntum Network, boy. Man, it's so good to have you here.
Sure.
Nice one. So we see how popular you are on TikTok. Listen, it's an amazing thing to do a video on TikTok and have 4,000 people watch it. 4,000 people from different backgrounds, people you never know, people you didn't influence to watch. When even a president of a country is speaking and he has less than 1,000 people watching. So as a young person, as a content creator, when you have such numbers watching, it is a big deal. But before we get into that, tell us your name actually.
All right, so the name my parents gave me is Osederick Bosompem.
That's a powerful name.
Sure, that's the actual name they give me. But when I started this blogging, I realized that when I used Osederick Bosompem, it would be something unrecognized. So I need to shorten it. And I realized I was born on Thursday.
Okay.
And my mother used to call me Nana.
Okay.
Said, Nana, come and do this for me. So I said, okay, let me do it Nanaya.
Right.
So,
but your Nanaya spelling is quite different.
Yes. There is a reason why I did it.
Tell us about it.
It's because on social media platforms, when somebody uses a username, they won't allow you to use the same username that someone have already used. So instead of the Nana, I tried the Nana, and I realized that somebody have already used it.
The NANA, somebody's taken it.
Sure. So
okay.
I added H to it, making it NAHNAH.
Okay.
And I added the Yao.
Okay.
Sure.
But even the Yao, you have H at the end.
Yes.
YAWH.
Sure.
Man, quite interesting. So how long have you been doing this?
I started like 2021. It all begins, let's say 2021. Sure. I realized that social media is moving forward, or the web 2.0 is moving forward. So I decided to venture into it. Let me say this. I was there. I just posted one particular video talking about how I almost got scammed by a company claiming they will employ me for me to work for them. So I shared this experience on TikTok, and 2 days after I checked the video I posted, I realized I've gotten over 200,000 views. I was like, man, wow.
In 48 hours.
Yeah, social media is
200,000 people have watched it.
So I realized social media is so powerful.
So that was what gave you the energy to do even more.
Exactly.
Wow. That was when 2001.
2021.
That was when you just came out of secondary school.
Yes.
So since then you've been consistent with it.
Exactly. And even along the line, I stopped and decided to go back to school and teach. So I became a teacher for private school.
Right.
So when I was teaching, the salary I was getting, I realized, no, if I decide to do this work for over 10 years or 20 years, there's nothing good going to come out from Nazareth, so I have to do something for myself. So I decided to do more research, enter into the tech space. I realized that in Ghana here, the tech content creators are not that much compared to the lifestyle content creators,
right?
The gossiping and all these things. So I decided to venture into that. I realized that we have people like Desi Oshin, Del P, Rekakwa, and other popular ones. So I looked up to them and started doing my own research. So I started small doing videos, tricks and tips to help people about how they can do certain things on their phone. And I started getting much attention, though my background was very bad. Let me use the word poor. It's not something encouraging. Sometimes I will receive a comment and Nana, your videos is so it has a lot of education. So try to check your background and then change it. And I'll be like, Charlie, there's nothing. I don't have any more.
Sometimes it's interesting how people don't just want to hear good stuff or good information or see beautiful things. They care also about the things surrounding you.
Exactly.
So it's not just about the content you are giving them.
Yes.
Even though it's solving a real problem.
Yes. So and I didn't disagree with them, because what they're saying, it was actually true. So for example, let's say I
hear that all the time. I hear it all the time.
So I think it counts as well, because let's say for example I'll go and sit behind some bush and I'll do a video and say, come let me teach you how to make $10,000. You know, they'll be like, you want me to
right. You sitting behind a bush.
Exactly. You know, so. And I was doing some search videos like that. You know, the things I was saying, something like, oh, I say the guy, you know, be like, see, they have, but low key, I quite need shit.
So from there, you became consistent with it. You have done this since 2021 till now.
Yes.
Is this your full-time job now?
Yes, exactly. Right.
So from morning till evening, this is all you do. You are committed to it.
Yes.
How does your parents feel about it?
Actually, I lost my
because
parents.
You are still in your 20s.
Yes, I lost my parents way back.
Both of them?
Sure. The person who encouraged
I'm sorry
me,
for that.
Oh, sure. The person who encouraged me to do these things is my sister.
Your sister?
Yes.
Older sister?
Yes.
How does she feel about this?
Oh,
now that she's seeing the numbers you are doing.
Yes, they'll be like, oh, Nana, I'll go outside and be like, hey, I saw your brother on TikTok, he's doing well and all that. It's like, when you come and tell me that, oh, keep doing it. No, everything will be fine and all that.
Right.
Sure.
No, you have a very positive sister. What is her name? Let's give a shout out to her.
Ruth Genevieve.
Genevieve, you've done a wonderful job. Trust me. Wonderful. So, what is the whole thing about now? You do it on TikTok only? Are you on Facebook? Do you do it on YouTube? Where are you most of the time?
Oh, I actually post my videos on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
Okay.
And I also have community on Telegram. Over 20,000 subscribers in the Telegram channel.
What?
Yeah.
20,000 subscribers to your platform on Telegram.
Yes. So on YouTube, I actually do post there, but I've paused for a while.
Okay.
I just want to move fully there next year going.
Okay.
So I've prepared everything that I'm moving to YouTube, you know, next year doing long form content.
I see. So what is trending now in the tech industry?
Okay.
In the world, what is currently trending?
Right now it's about the AIs and all this stuff. Most of the time you hear AI, artificial intelligence.
Right. People hear of it.
Yeah,
people have seen people say you can use it to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But as to how to get involved and also learn to use it, I don't think people are catching up on this side of the world.
Sure, you know, I don't want to use the word. Some people don't want to learn. Yeah, when you talk about it, they always feel like it's something difficult.
Okay.
We lack the ability to learn on our own. Everything we want somebody to teach us. You know, sometimes I will do a video, the person will be like, Nana, I want you to meet me but there's something like you can just go to Google, search it, use it and learn. You don't have to do a lot of things before you can find. AI is just around you. You are using mobile phone.
Right.
You have a lot of AI websites. You know, in some of my content that I create, I use AI to check my script for me and find out if there is any error in it.
Right.
The AI correct it for me, and I will sit down and then do the video. So we have a lot of AI websites that you can use as a student, individual. Use it to, you know, do research about your business and all stuff. So
for a student who is complaining about not knowing to do whatever, you would think that person is lazy or isn't interested in going on the internet to do their own research, correct? Exactly. At times, your teacher can give you assignment. You do you use your books in the house, you will not find any solution. But when you jump to Google Play Store, you can get an AI application that can solve your question for you systematically. You know, I don't want to go far. Let's use just ChatGPT for example. When you use ChatGPT, like now you can even upload image and the AI algorithm will scan the text on the script or on the paper for you and tell you everything on it, and when it's about question, it will solve it for you. You know, I quite remember last time I went to the hospital and the doctor asked me to go to lab and do some tests and all this stuff. You know, doctors their language, you know, you cannot even read it and understand. Right. So I decided to, you know, take a picture, upload it for ChatGPT to tell me what is going on. And in fact, I do a lot of tech stuff, but I was surprised. You know, the thing explained this test shows this: your blood is low, your blood is that. Maybe your liver is not providing this, and not. It explained every single thing in detail. You know, so as a student, imagine you just submit your assignment to ChatGPT. It will explain, and these days the lecturers have an AI
to detect AI
if you copied from any platform. Yeah.
And there are AI tools as well that will they will rewrite what you copy from ChatGPT and won't allow your lecturer to notice that this thing was written by AI.
Man, per what you're saying, meaning very soon it will be almost not, I wouldn't say completely unnecessary, but I would say it will be almost I don't want to say unnecessary. It will be almost not really necessary to not go to university, because most of the things you want to learn,
I think
it is all over on the internet.
Exactly. I it's not like I don't want you to talk. For me myself, there are a lot of things that I just learn it online. Whilst I was coming, when I was sitting in the bus,
right,
I was reading about something about cryptocurrency. You have something called layer 1, layer 2. I'm not getting the idea. I just write the question or the topic to ChatGPT to explain everything. I'll even write, let it be beginner friendly, so it will break it down to a certain point. Even you don't have any idea about what you are doing, you will definitely understand it.
So what it will come down to will be your ability to read. Exactly. And to also write.
Exactly.
If you are able to read and write, you can take that thing to ChatGPT or any of these AI platforms, insert your question or whatever, and then it gives you the solution or answers.
Yes, exactly.
So reading and writing becomes the most important part of education.
Sure. As far as you can read and write, you don't have to just sit down. And most people don't these days. Most people actually don't go to universities because they have the resources online.
Right.
They have the resources online. Let me say something about this AI stuff that I'm talking about. I think I've used ChatGPT to the extent that it's actually thinking like me.
ChatGPT is thinking like you.
I will ask ChatGPT a question, and the way it will provide the answer, it seems I'm the one providing the answer the way I want to understand it. That is the same way the AI algorithm will provide the answer for me. So it's sometimes I become.
No, you are scaring me. That is scary.
Let me add this part. So I went to the hospital and I was diagnosed with ulcer.
Okay.
So sometimes when I get certain food I want to eat, ChatGPT is almost like my friend. You
go and ask ChatGPT.
Is this food good for me? So let's say I told ChatGPT last year that I went to the hospital and the doctor said I'm having ulcer. When I tried to put the food out there, let's say orange, ChatGPT will say, oh, okay, this food has these vitamins, but remember last year you said,
it reminds you.
Remember last year you said your doctor told you have ulcer, so please put this food down.
Naya, aren't you scared when you watch some of these things?
In fact, the AI is becoming
you don't have to ask yourself, am I chatting with a human being behind a computer, or the program is responding to me in such a way that it's almost like a human being?
Let me use the word scary. It's becoming scary because these days as for you, somebody can take your picture and go and write some text, like, sorry to say, you fighting with somebody using just the image of your head, and the AI algorithm will predict a body for you, and it will be like you are the same person doing that. Meanwhile, you are just sitting somewhere, you don't know anything about what is going on. So these days, as for the AI, if you decide to talk about it, you talk, sir.
Wow. Talk to us about trading online, cryptocurrencies and all that. People don't even understand what it means.
I am actually happy to be with you today because some of the things I dream to talk about, you are asking me the same question.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Thank God you are here,
yes,
bro.
because let me talk about cryptocurrency. When it comes to Ghana here, our knowledge about crypto is very low.
What is typical about Ghanaian is I know where I walked to. I know where I put my money. When there is a problem, there is a human being there. I can walk to that place, that human being, and collect my money. Now, when you start to tell people about there is a platform, you put your money there, the next question they ask you is, where is your office? So if my money is lost, where do I go? That kind of, mentality of, so long as I don't see a human being sitting there every day, Monday to Friday, no, I don't trust it. That is how people think around here.
Now, and we Ghanaians, we need to understand that we are moving into the technology world. It's not every day you will see a human being doing something.
Right.
You know, so the way you are saying, we are thinking like the traditional system,
exactly,
like way back, but the world is moving forward. Now we had something like Web 1, we are now into Web 2, we are moving to Web 3. And the Web 3 is a form of decentralized form using the blockchain system.
Right.
You know, so you are not going to meet any human being operating something.
No human interface.
Yes. It's something, when you talk about Web 3, you're talking about privacy. So everything will be decentralized. Nobody will have access to your data. So everything you are doing is between you and the algorithm, or between you and the internet. It's secret. You know, so we have to adapt to these changes. And as I said, let me come back to cryptocurrency. We are not ready to learn, and we always think everything is a scam, as we said, because they don't see human beings sitting behind telling you to bring your money and all this stuff. The thing is a scam. But now we are using technology to solve actual physical issues or problems. You know, so let's say this first, if you want to deposit money into your bank, now you have your bank will give you application. You just have to top up your Momo, and you can transfer it to your mobile, your bank account without
from your Momo.
Yes, without seeing the cashier or something like that. So you have to know that things are moving forward. I hope you get me.
Yes,
sure. And these days, those who are collecting Susu, they are up to the extent of they can give you Momo number. If I don't come, you can send it to me. I don't have to be there before you give it to me. And now we also have something called both food and all that. You don't have to go to the vendor and tell me I'm buying
the food before you
buy. Just sit at your comfortable house or your home. Just pick up your phone, order the food. You are there, somebody will bring it. So these things are telling you that no, the world that we are moving into is not the same as we see it before, way back 2000s and 1990s. So we have to adapt to the change. There's a saying, we are saying you don't have to be in the middle, otherwise you will tend to be, I don't use this word, will be as a shame found. Sounds why what
the person who don't care.
Exactly.
No, you have to care. You have to make a decision.
Yes. So let's talk about cryptocurrency.
Right.
So cryptocurrency is another thing that is changing the world of currencies or money. Now, at first we were doing something called barter trading. Bring this and get this, and we move
goods for goods,
and we move on to fiat currencies, talking of dollars and all these things. Now it got to a point we had MasterCard and all these online transactions. You know, we have a payment method like Paystack and all these things. You can transfer money to one person to another digitally without seeing the person physically or needing to holding the physical form of money. Now we are moving into the world of cryptocurrency. So crypto is basically a digital currency.
Okay.
You know, when it comes to the fiat currency, we have cedis, we have dollars and all that. When it comes to crypto space, we have thousands of cryptocurrencies. So when you talk about crypto, just put it in mind, it's something digital currency.
It's a digital currency.
Yes. So I know most of people have heard about Bitcoin.
Yes.
Most especially. And Bitcoin is the father of all cryptocurrencies. That's why it's the most popular. The person who created it is called Satoshi Nakamoto. And this person, up to date, nobody know who is he or who she is, or are they a group of people or all that. Nobody knows about them because they created the currency to remove something called centralization. You know, when you want to put money in the bank, you need a middleman and all that. But this cryptocurrency come to solve these issues. I can transfer money to you without any middleman. You know, you can just.
You don't need a middleman.
You don't need
a bank. You don't need a central thing to monitor where the money from. It just goes directly from
directly. That is why they didn't make it popular. They didn't review themselves because they knew.
But the name sounds like Japanese.
The what?
Their name sounds like Japan.
Yes, but
whether it's a day or a person,
sure,
it sounds Japan.
Yeah, but nobody knows them.
Okay.
Up to date. You know, some people try to review the person and they mention a false person's name, and the person came out.
Some said it's President Putin.
Oh, Putin.
Yes.
No, Satoshi Nakamoto. No, like everybody is just pointing
fingers at everybody.
Random people, you know. So they created it. They knew that it seems that the government has so much power over our currencies.
Right.
You know, they can decide to change it and all that,
which affects us directly.
Sure, but when you talk of cryptocurrency, the government has no, power over it. You know, it's a decentralized.
Right.
it operates privacy.
Right.
And one thing I like about cryptocurrency is transparency.
Mm.
Yes. So for example, if I send a money to you, like I send 1 Bitcoin to you, when they take my wallet address, they can scan it and verify the date, the time, and every transaction I have done on my wallet from day one. So the cryptocurrency uses a technology called blockchain.
Yeah.
So the blockchain store this information.
Okay.
So everyone can access it. I remember a few months ago, German government sold his Bitcoin, and
so German government had Bitcoin.
Yes, they do. USA has it. Most of the popular countries, they have Bitcoin on their or like in their name. So they sold their Bitcoins, and those in the cryptocurrency space was able to verify. Why? Because it's transparent. You cannot do some lugu. Somebody will find
because
out.
of the blockchain system.
Yes. I don't want to do politics here, but I just want to talk about Cheddar.
Right.
Yeah, Cheddar
was talking about it.
Yeah, he was talking about
How
blockchain.
to stop corruption.
So
Right.
you can use blockchain technology to solve corruption, because they can be like, okay, the government has given you $100,000, go and do route. You'll be like, oh, it's Naya. Okay, this is the wallet we send the money to. Bring the wallet,
and everybody can check it.
Every single person on this planet can just take your address, scan it, and verify. Okay, this is what you use the money for. You send $1,000 to this person.
But many people didn't understand it when Cheddar said it.
Yes, I wanted to do a video about it, but I would sound like doing
a campaign,
so I stopped. I wish people really understand or understood what he was trying to tell reader guys.
So blockchains has so much benefit.
Exactly.
It solves so many big problems.
Sure.
Because of the verification system.
Yes.
You can always see, everybody can have access to it.
Yes. So imagine a whole German government.
Right.
People having access to their account balance, what is going on, So this will prevent corruption.
Right.
Because if we're a member of government, or let's say MP are giving you money, you know that every single citizen can have access to see what is inside this particular wallet. So you will make a good use of it to avoid being on like or online.
Right.
Sure.
But some say cryptocurrency, we may not be able to trust it, because if the platform should unfortunately be shut down, or there should be a problem, for instance like Binance or some of these big names, people say, what happens if one day we wake up and we try to access the platform and it is not working? What happens to our monies?
Okay, that's a good question. In every aspect of life in business, you have the bad people and have the good people.
Right.
Since cryptocurrency is here to solve some issues, there are a lot of people who are going to be behind and then also do it to scam others. So we have false exchanges. We have some exchanges that they are just here to get your money and shut down their system.
Right.
But that is why you have to verify where you are putting your money to. So for example, if you put your money into Binance account, at least you have some trust that definitely 10 years to come you have access to your money, or 50 years to come, because the USA government has hand in it.
Oh, okay.
Sure. So
the US government.
Yes, I think a few months ago, even the CEO of Binance was arrested due to some local. Yes.
Yeah.
So this to show you how much they are making sure everything will be perfect on the platform. So there are exchanges that for me, I will not recommend. I'm not saying they are scam. They have been there for 50 years or 20 years, but still I will not put my money there, because
right.
I have done some background research and I'm not seeing transparency, so I will not do that.
I see. So there is coming a time even the online platforms will be more legit than the ones you can even walk into physically.
Exactly.
Because of the ability to check at every point in time what is happening there.
Yes. And let me talk about this concerning about the question that you just asked. In a crypto space, you have something called centralized wallet and decentralized wallet. The decentralized wallet, no other group of people has access to your wallet. It's you and your wallet and your keys. It's like you have things in your room, you have door and your key. So if you have the key to open the door, you will get access to the things in your room.
So so long as you have the key,
as long as you have the key.
But there was a news where somebody lost his key or something, and that was the end of it.
Yes, because that one nobody have access to it. It's you and your wallet and your key. So you have to keep it privately and keep it very.
Not
secure.
even the system has access to your key.
Nobody has access to it.
Hold on. Take for instance, like the ATM machine. When I walk to the ATM machine and I put my PIN code in the ATM, my password. When I punch them in, the ATM machine recognizes that this is my password and allows me to use the platform. And in order for the ATM machine to recognize it, it means the ATM machine system knows my password. But if my key is lost, does it also mean that the system doesn't know my key except myself?
No, let me put it this way.
Because ATM machine will know your key, your password, so that when you put in the wrong password, it tells you this is wrong.
Yes.
Meaning the system knows it.
Yes.
Okay. If it's Bitcoin or whatever platform, and you have decentralized one, and you have a key, and you have lost the key, shouldn't the system know the key in order to maybe help you recalibrate it?
No.
Reset it up.
No, that's why we call it decentralized. For example, if I forget my Momo pin, I can walk to the MTN office
and
reset it. But when you use decentralized wallet, they don't have any office, no customer service to help you to recover these keys. So nobody knows anything about what is going on between you and your wallet. It's privacy. Do you get it?
Not even the system knows it.
As for the system knows the key that you are using. Okay. But the moment you decide to forget it, there's no way you can get access to your money.
Can the system help me remember?
You can't. It can't, and it won't. That's why you call it decentralized.
Decentralized.
It's privacy. So before somebody can get access into that particular wallet, you have to leak your keys to other people to know that, okay, this is the key you are using to open your wallet.
Right.
I hope you get me.
Right.
So we have.
But if it was centralized.
If it was centralized, if you forget your password,
right,
you can contact their customer service and they will help you to reset your password.
Okay.
So because that one is centralized, there are other people looking inside and outside. Whatever is going on, they even know the amount of money you have in your wallet and all these things.
Okay.
But when it comes to the decentralized, nobody knows it. It's you only. Except, let's say, you will leak your keys to other people, and they will get access to it. So on the decentralized platforms, when you are signing up, they will give you 12 phrase keys. It will be like random things. They will give like mango, pawpaw, love, respect, and all these things. 12 words. So that's what you will use to unlock your wallet. So before, let's use a room for example. So before somebody can get access to your room, it's either you give your key to the person, or you mistakenly misplace it somewhere, and the person saw it and decided to unlock your room to steal your properties.
Right.
Sure.
Right. I get it. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. When did you become interested in cryptocurrencies? What pushed you in?
I sat down and realized that in my life, let me say this, in my life, I make decisions based on what I hear and what is going on in the world. So I'm someone who really like research and all this stuff. I'm not a fan of watching Nyash on TikTok and all that. I listen to educational content. I realize the world is moving to a place where our money to go to a point that you cannot even hold physical money again. Because still we are in a Web2 ecosystem, but we are still, it seems like we are moving to cashless ways. When you go to the western part of the world, when you go to the grocery store, they don't push out dollars, they have credit card and all that. So I realized, okay, there is something coming called crypto. And I know that everything that comes new, if you're able to jump in early, you become an early adapter. So you benefit more.
I see.
So I realized I started doing some researches about Bitcoin and all this stuff. And I'm someone like, if I'm working with you and I realize that no, you know something better than I do, or I don't know anything about it, and that thing is a good thing, I will force you to teach me.
Right.
Like, you know something about money,
right,
and I don't know. Oh, Charlie, teach me about something about money. Just talk to me. I just want to know something small about it. So like, at least I will meet your standard. When you're talking about it, I'll also be able to this stuff, and we will all become like, okay.
Right.
Yes.
You are very smart. And at this point, I don't even think you are thinking of what do you call university education.
Actually, I'm not actually thinking about it.
Because most of the young guys in that space, they don't talk about university education.
No.
They feel like the money they have to invest in 4 years education, that money could have been used,
buy some coins and
buy some coins and do something else with it. Are you also thinking like this?
Yeah, I'm not actually thinking. Although education is good, that's for me. If you have the money and have the opportunity, just go to school. You know, at least for me. Definitely I'll go to school, because at times you get to a certain place, they will ask you what is your qualification. Maybe you are sitting with PhD holders, degree holders and all this stuff. At least even if I have diploma, okay, I have some little bit of education, you know, so maybe I'll try.
Let me give you a piece of advice. When you sit with people with PhD and masters and all of that, that is when it's even fun to tell them you are a secondary school leaver.
Oh, okay.
Yet you are competing them at their level. That is what let them know that, listen, becoming successful has nothing to do with the level of your education. It is about what you identify as a problem and what you do about it. People have PhDs, people have masters, second masters, third masters. They can't solve any problem.
Actually, what you're saying is very, very true.
They can't solve any problem.
Yeah, I have a particular friend. After his SHS education, he also entered the tech space, learning about programming. And some of these people who have graduated from universities, who decided to go and do computer science, don't even know everything about programming. Sometimes they even reach out to my friend to solve some problems for them. I was like, then why? What did you do in this?
Right. So it's a matter of picking a problem that you think society has and being able to solve it. That is when you start making money. Once you solve that problem, people see the need to come back to you again. So the more they are engaging you, the more they are paying you for your services. You see, so it's not about, letting people know you hold a degree if you are not solving any problem.
Exactly.
Holding a degree to do what? To go and work for people. I don't even think at this point you want to work for people.
Actually, that's my main goal in life. My main goal, since I can say I started saying these things when I was like 10 years. Like working for somebody, I will not work for somebody. I will not. So if I'm working for somebody, I don't feel comfortable. I just want to do something for myself. No, I'm just doing this thing. And the friends or the people around me, every time I talk to them, I'll tell you, Charlie, this person we are working for, if the person is giving 1,000 Ghana cedis, meaning the person is making over 50 times of it.
Exactly.
So you have to advise yourself, at least you to start something and give it to somebody. 1 cedi investment, you just do it and give it to somebody. Like, okay, this person is also working for me. So don't be like, I really dislike how the system has programmed our brains.
No, when you go to school, it's not just the school system will make you an employee.
Exactly. So everything, I just want to work as a nurse, I just want to work at the hospital, blah, blah, blah. So what impact are you also trying to make?
Right.
For other people to look at you, up to you,
depend on you.
Sure. So you have to create something.
And there are a lot of people like that who are just being employees and earning a salary.
Yes, we have some people, when you look at them physically, emotionally, psychologically, you see, this person is very intelligent.
Right.
And if this person decides to leave this work, the person can make some impact in his or her society for other people to look what.
But the risk in moving and losing the monthly money is what some of them are afraid of. They don't want to lose that fact that every month there is some money coming.
And for me, I see everything in life as a risk. That's me. Though I don't have millions, but I love taking risk.
That is important. You have to.
Me, I see myself like even being alive today is a form of risk.
Right.
I took yesterday. That's why I'm still alive. Because taking car from here to La Paz, the car can crash.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. So that work crana you are telling you are taking risk to go there.
Exactly.
So everything in this life, you sleeping in your room is a form of risk.
The roof can fall on you.
Can just kill you at any time.
Right.
So you have to put it in your mind. You being alive, you working, going, eating, everything you are doing is a form of risk. It's just that you are, and I mean, I'm and all these things. So you just have to advise yourself. You don't have to be like, oh, me move out then. You will definitely, be like, it exposes you to opportunities.
Right. It makes you now think.
Yes.
What can I do to come out?
Exactly. Imagine I started content creating because I was so poor to the extent that at times I can even. Imagine that aka 2 weeks now, and your last money is 50 Ghana cedis. You are imagining 50 Ghana cedis for 2 weeks. Nobody will tell you to
start thinking.
Exactly.
What are you going to do? How are you going to live?
Exactly. So what they are feeding you at your work is a form of poison. Maybe that's how I see it. They are just giving you to forget what you can do for yourself and all these things.
I see. Let's talk about your social media platform.
Okay, so
Naya on TikTok, you have the numbers: 400,000 plus followers. 400,000 plus followers. Man, that is a huge number. That is do you know that is a number the size of a country?
Really?
There are countries that are lesser than 400,000 people. But it's a country with a president.
Wow.
who does elections. And you alone have more than 400,000 people following you.
I think
it's a wonderful feat, bro. Don't underestimate it. You have like a country. Yeah. You have a country. Now, what is the plan? Because now you are big on TikTok. What is the plan? Are you going to set it up to become maybe a regular online TV? Are you going to is it monetized? How are you making money? How are you surviving? How is Naya on TikTok living?
Okay,
what are you living on?
I survive through paid adverts.
Adverts.
People will contact me for collaborations, like website, do this video about website for us. Let's say I will charge like 3K or 2K or 4K.
Right.
And that's what I depend on. And I also invest in some small businesses.
Okay.
Sure. So, and I also do crypto aspect as well.
Sure.
And personally, I also have other stuff I do online called freelancing.
Okay.
So these are the things I survive on. And you are talking about where I want to take it to.
Right.
Right now, I'm thinking of personal branding. I'm doing everything possible to build myself. In my life, I just want to build myself to leave legacy. Like somebody who come, okay, this person also existed.
Right.
And these are some of the things he was able to do. And these are some of the impact he was able to make.
Right.
So I'm doing my best to build my brand, as Naya.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So paid adverts, building the brand, that is where you are focused on. How many people are you working with in your team?
As for when it comes to the advert aspect, I have agency who deal with it.
Okay.
And personally, I have one.
So people who want to contact you have to go through your agency.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
For those who are listening.
So if you want to contact you, if you contact me, I'll say, okay, I'll just let them talk to you.
Okay.
And also, I was saying something like, I have one editor, video editor.
Okay.
But I don't use him regularly because I also know how to edit.
Okay.
So unless the task becomes so huge for me, so I push something him for him to do it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So at this point, you would say you are the main face. You are the only face, the major face of the Naya.
Yes. Yes.
Like, tell people who are at home, like your overheads every month. How much are you spending on data? How much are you spending on, if you are doing it from your own room?
Mm-hmm.
Let people have an idea of what it costs to run what you run.
Oh, okay. Like the cost,
or what they will need. Is a smartphone just enough?
Okay.
You need just some lightning somewhere.
Okay. So if you're at home watching me and want to start content creating, you don't have any excuses. Procrastination is the killer of dreams. Stop procrastinating. Like, even if you have your phone, start with it. I started my content creating journey with Techno Spark 7 Pro. I will never forget it. And currently that phone is with my sister.
Wow.
Yeah, currently that phone is my sister. And though I don't have millions in my account and all this stuff, but currently I have over 4 phones that I'm using. I'm currently using main camera, 10,000 over or 15,000 camera to shoot my videos. So if if you're in the house, don't think like you need this, you need that before you start.
You started very small.
Very, very small. I can't remember, I was sitting like the place I used to teach. When I close from school, I'll go home, change myself, go back to the school and do video in the school. Because the place I was living in was something terrible.
The school was better.
Yeah,
the school environment was better.
Yeah,
so you go back there and shoot it there.
My videos.
Nice
there,
one.
And my editing. Let me use the word horrible. So horrible.
Were you knowledgeable about editing before you started?
I didn't know anything about editing, graphics, overlays, video editing or video nothing. Just pick my phone, stand there, guys. I'm going to teach you how you can use this application to track someone's location. go to Google Play Store and download this application, and I'll end up getting 50,000 views.
Wow.
Yes, I'll end up getting 50,000. I didn't know anything about editing. So as time goes on, I realized that okay, the people I'm looking up to, when I look at their videos, very nice. They're putting some overlays and all these things. So I went to YouTube, search how to edit videos. And some people want to attend media school before they learn all that.
Everyone is free on YouTube.
Free on YouTube. Everything I'm sitting here, the university behind it is YouTube and ChatGPT.
That's right.
They are my lecturers.
So if you have a smartphone, you are good to go.
You don't have any excuses.
Any background is good to start with.
Exactly. You don't have to wait. And these days, if you want to venture into content creating, I posted this in my Telegram channel. Charlie, try to move along crypto. Though I do take content, but most of the collaboration I get is from crypto companies.
Oh, okay.
And they pay really, really well.
Yeah, I hope you guys are. I'm taking notes.
Yes.
Crypto guys pay.
Yes, they pay really, really well. For example, when a Ghanaian company comes and I charge him like 2,000 or 3,000 for whatever, but when
a crypto companies come
$600, you negotiate and pay 500. Imagine convert, let's say $1 is equivalent to 15 cedis. 15 times 500.
That's good money,
so,
bro.
Yes,
that's good money.
Yes,
that's good money.
So if you are in the house and you want to start with what you have. Find a niche. If you want to start content online, find a niche. When you talk about niche, what you want to create content about, find what you are good about. Is it tech? Is it food, cooking? Is it dancing, lifestyle, traveling, and showing places like Naya? Just find out that particular thing you can do to, engage people, and definitely they will start watching you as well.
Nice one. So it's profitable eventually.
Yes, if you do it very well.
Nice one. What we are praying for in Africa, in Ghana specifically, is we come to a point where a platform like TikTok will start paying people per views. In America, in Canada, in other places, the more people watch, the more money you make. So there is a standard fee for the number of Ks, as in whether 1,000 views or 2,000, then there is a fee for it. Sure. There is an amount that is paid to you. In this part of the world, we don't get paid for views. So TikTok, when you start, you may lose interest.
Yes.
Because initially there is no payment.
Yes.
Until you grow the number to a certain level where people want to advertise. Yes. So these are some of the things governments in Africa should be fighting for, the people who create content in Africa. Negotiate with TikTok platform, negotiate with Facebook. Tell them, look, we also want our people to benefit from what these other people are benefiting. What do we need to put in place to make that possible? When that happens, nobody is doing videos for free anymore. Yes. It becomes profitable to everybody. And
when it comes to the social media aspect, we Africans are contributing to it a lot.
Right.
But they don't recognize it. Because our government, they are so down. Like they are not
pushing anything. They are not pushing
anything. They just want to take taxes. Now, if we are doing advert on Facebook, Ghana government will take taxes. And we are not getting paid for what you are putting
in there in the first place.
So I think the government should do something about it. This depends on the government.
Right.
Yes, especially the minister of information and technology or something. Yes.
I mean, if they're able to do this for Africans or Ghanaians, this will be a game changer. There will be a lot of employment.
Exactly.
Look at people. Take for instance you have a viral video that goes, say, 1 million views,
2 million views, 4 million views. Imagine.
And you got nothing.
Imagine even per view is just 10 pesos. Multiply it by
let's make it 1,000 views for $1. 1,000 views for $1. So you multiply that by the 1 million views. It's not you could have made a lot of money.
I go feel big.
You see what I'm saying? But the people in the West who already have money, they have access to all those things, and they are making more. And we are creating so much content, we are not getting that package.
And I think this to throw a challenge to the African programmers. They should try much as possible to bring out something that can challenge some of these platforms. Sure. Imagine bringing a platform that say, okay, per 1,000 views you are going to give you $1.
$1. A lot of
people who are going to push
exactly
there. And they realize that it's about Africa. you are going to move on it.
No, but whilst you are saying this is why the guy Parkwesi has started Trends Hub.
Oh, okay.
All right, Trends Hub is working like X in Africa, just like Twitter in Africa. Eventually, Trends Hub is also going to monetize, so that people who are posting their videos there are going to get paid. All right, and it is something that is being pushed at this point. Trends Hub, you don't find it on Apple Play Store for now. You don't find it on Google Play Store. You have to go to the browser and download it. But once you download it, it works as efficiently as X. The strange part of all of this is Africa doesn't have anything originally from here. So the moment TikTok shuts us down, Facebook shuts us down, YouTube shuts us down, we are done.
Exactly.
There is nowhere to go and complain. When we wake up one day and YouTube says, I've cancelled whatever I have with Africa, it's game over. We've cancelled it with TikTok says he has cancelled with Ghana. It's done.
Exactly.
So these are indigenous, platforms that are coming, which people must get involved and push the narrative. I mean, it's going to work eventually.
Sure.
Wow. So let's move on. We are bringing it to an end. When people are watching you, your friends that you completed GSS with, when they are seeing you, they are, hey, Charlie, you are popular. Hey, how does that make you feel? And do they come to you and sometimes be asking you for money and stuff like that?
Oh, actually, sometimes some do. Some people will just approach you, and I've seen your video and all that.
So you are loaded. They think because the video is viral, you are loaded.
Yes. You know, we have this perception. The moment you see somebody trending, that means the person is making money.
Right.
And that is not the case.
It's not the case at all.
Yes, you know. So we need to take note of that. And one thing about me that I don't push that thing in front of me, like I put it behind.
Right.
You know, woman, yes, I really deal with you. You think you have gotten to the point.
Yes.
But you are
not there yet.
At not even half of it. You know, so
there are people who post in a minute and they get like 500k.
Yes.
So if you are doing it in 24 hours, 48 hours, you have a long way to go.
Exactly. You have
like the biggest YouTuber, Mr. Beast.
Yes.
Mr. Beast posts a video. I mean, the guy posts a video and I'm tracking the thing. In 5 minutes, Mr. Beast has crossed 1 million views.
Imagine you post the video 1 year, we haven't got it like
5 minutes. So the views are the numbers are just racking up. Yeah. And you got, let's say, 1 million views in 1 year. You think you've done so well? No,
you have done nothing. For me, I make such comments motivate me to do more.
Right.
You know, I've seen what I'm doing is getting some impact. You know,
right.
So I have to continue to do what I'm doing. You know, and through that I've gotten.
Does it give you any pressure when you are in town? People see you in trotro. People say, "Hey, Naya."
And sometimes I remember last time I got a comment. Nana, I saw you in trotro. You probably don't have car.
They expect you to have a car and a big house and all of that.
We are expecting me to have a car. So we should draw out this conception, you know, that if you see somebody trending on TikTok or any social media platform, that means the person should have a car. You know?
Right.
No, as for me, those it doesn't buy any pressure for me.
It's good. It's good. It doesn't pressure you.
Yes, I'm just living
live your normal life. Eat your normal food. Live.
Yes,
when you buy a car, you buy a car. When that time comes, you buy a car.
Exactly. It's just a matter of time.
Wow. This is interesting. Interesting. So Christmas, do you have any special things doing on your platform? Any things you want people to know?
I think we have already done it last 3 days. I started advertising it last week. I decided to do this for my community, teaching them about cryptocurrency.
Okay.
As I said, when it comes to Ghana here, our knowledge about even technology as a whole is something a little bit low compared to other African countries. So when you go to Nigeria like this,
those guys have taken it seriously.
I'm not joking.
On another level.
Different. What they to Ghana will be like something very, very small. Like we are not even making any impact. So I decided to take it upon myself and my team to educate my community about cryptocurrency. So I started doing advert. I invited about 4 people. So we started 21st and ended it yesterday on TikTok Live. So
you are training them for free?
Free. We didn't collect anything.
That's good.
So and we got over 2,000 views at least. If 2,000 people listening,
that's good. That's good.
That's making some impact.
That's good. Naya, thank you so much for making time to come.
Any
shout outs to any persons before?
Yes. Right, you are not girlfriend, you know, so I don't have any shout outs to.
You're a nice guy, very tall guy.
You know,
you're like 6'2" or 6 what?
Your
height.
I think 6.
No, you are more than 6.
Really? Let's say 6.
You are 6'1" or 6'2".
Yes. I was having a girlfriend, but you know.
What happened?
Her name is Erama.
So what happened to Erama?
Erama, that Charlie, you know.
No, what happened to Erama? You dog her, she dog you.
I'm fine.
Or at the time your level was too low.
No, it wasn't too low. It was very understandable about relationship issues.
You want her back?
Not if.
Is it a yes or no?
Let's say yes and no.
So Erama, if you are listening.
Okay, so I want to greet my sister, Tima Genevieve. Okay, thanks for the support.
Sure.
And one of my friends, his name is Kojo Reason. That guy has been motivating me. In fact, let me talk about this. I started way back about blogging, but
before you started, you were blogging.
I think I started blogging, talking about this trending issue, but I found out that Charlie, you have to, change the narrative in the system. It's not everything we like concern, it doesn't make any impact.
It's good you threw it away.
Yeah, so I forgot. I decided to stop that. And this guy have been supporting me since day one. Kojo Reason. Everywhere I go, I'll mention this guy's name.
Kojo Reason.
Very, very good friend. We have never. I think I've seen it only once, but the support online is more than someone who is your friend.
Wow.
And let me send a shout out to Richard, one of my, best friends in Akosimo. So
Nice one.
I think that's
Nice one. Thank you so much, my brother.
Yeah.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. We'll come your way with another one very, very soon. Until then, God bless you. God bless Africa and Ghana. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Don't spend too much. Save some of the money. January will come very soon. All right. It's bye-bye for now.